2, 1.
Hey, this is Anthony from South Mississippi Gamers. I'm here with Jon Rutland today, and we're going to try the list that's supposed to be getting tested against the TBS event that's coming up weekend. I'm running Dark Angels with Allies IG, and Jon is running the Necron Flyer Spam for the first time. Jon, tell me a little bit about your list.
Well, I'm going to try out more flyers this time. I hear it's a pretty competitive list, and I'm hoping that it will do some damage in a high-point game.
And what I did was I decided to make something that was anti-flyer kind of. I put a lot of drop pods in. Don't know how that'll work too well, but I'm hoping to catch heavy flying armies where I can catch the things they left on the table and maybe give a good hurt right in the beginning. But I got a couple vendettas as well that I got to deal with some of theirs as well to possibly be a distraction. We'll see how it works. But good luck, Jon.
Good luck.
This is Jon Rutland's 1850 Necron Flyer Army. What do you got, Jon?
I have 6 troops full of warriors, 5 per group, and my one group has my Necron Overlord, who is pretty much decked out. I have a Harbinger of Eternity and a Harbinger of Destruction. And accompanying them, I have 9 Necron Flyers, 3 of which are Doomskies, and 6 of which are Night Sky transports. Now I'm having to proxy some, and pretty sure not all 9 are going to come on the board on turn 2. So as some get shot down, some will get replaced, as these 3 right here are proxied as Night Skies and Doomskies. So I have to roll for them when they come in, and we've already finagled all that, so that's how that's worked out.
And what was your Warlord trait, Jon?
Narcolepsy?
Oh, that's
No,
good.
it was night fighting on turn 1 if I chose to do it. It's strategic number 2. I wanted 4, but I didn't get it. I wanted to be able to re-roll my failed and successful saves of my flyers, my reserve ones.
All right. Good luck, Jon. This is Hinkel's Dark Angels 1850 Drop Pod Army with Imperial Guard allies. So what you got?
All right, what I got over here is 4 standard drop pods with 9 troops inside and 1 HQ on each. How I set it up that way was I put the cheapest ones I had. I put 2 librarians with power field generators to give the unit everything within 3 inches of them +4 invul. And when you buy 2 librarians, you can buy 2 tech marines for 50 points and give them power field generators as well. So I set up the other 2 10-man squads that way. Now how I got the 10-man squad set up was like 1 plasma, 2 meltas, 1 flamer. I got nothing dressed out on the librarians or the tech marines. They're all basic except for the power field generators. This other squad here that I put down, 1 melta gunette. The drop pods are all standard with storm bolters. I put a sniper squad in. I know that don't look like them, but the models are being later this week. I have one of the missile flaks, so I can take out flyers with it, and 4 other snipers. I got an Aegis defense line over here with the Icarus last cannon. The reason I picked the Icarus last cannon instead of the Aegis defense line this time is because the past few tournaments I've been in, and if I come across anything like a Storm Raven or Vendetta, I have a really hard time doing any damage with a quad gun. So I figured maybe I'll have a better luck with it this time. We'll see. On to my IG allies now. Of course, always I added Marbo to the list because you just can't beat that for 65 points. Troop-wise, sorry, one of my vendettas is at the video camera's house. So this is where it's supposed to be. It will be here this Thursday, or he won't be. And regular veteran squad here with 3 flamers in it, and a command squad with flamers in it. And I added officers of the fleet. The reason I added the officers of the fleet because I noticed that a lot of flyers are getting brought in now, and I'm trying to slow down the amount coming in all at once so I don't just get bombarded with flyers, especially with like the list I'm playing today. You know, 6, 7 Necron flyers. I don't need them all coming in round 2 and 3. I'd like it if a couple came in round 4. Keep my guys alive. So we'll see how the officers of the fleet works. If it don't work out, I still got a little bit of time to make a couple more adjustments, but I'm hoping that this list, it's not designed to beat Necron flyers. It's designed for me to be able to stay on the objectives to get the points. So in essence, yes, it's a win, but it's not me tabling them. This is not designed for that at all. So We'll see if this defense strategy works for once. I'm not used to being like this. I'm used to being very aggressive with IG, so we'll see.
And who's your warlord?
Oh, my warlord's just going to be one of the standard librarians, even though he's an interrogator chaplain here. My librarians aren't painted up yet, so he'll be proxied as that.
And your warlord trait?
My warlord trait was something that gave, it was number 3 on the strategic, which gave my outflankers acute senses. I have no outflankers, so it was a useless warlord trait.
Alright, good luck. This is John Rutland's setup. So what you got, John?
I have my 2 troops set on the battlefield. I have the rest set in reserve. I have them set up behind here, trying to hopefully give them some time to make it to round 2, being that it is night fighting turn 1. Not because of Emotech, but because of my warlord trait. So with them being here and here, I hopefully have them set up for defense from him shooting me. But if his drop pods were to come in anywhere around here, I would hope that I have enough time to shoot him and survive. So that's why I hit him behind.
This is Anthony Hinkel's setup. What do you got?
Alright, basically what I did here, I put my scouts behind the Aegis defense line. I gave them camo cloaks, so now I'm going to be able to get their saves down, them a little better. So it's normally a 4+ behind that, so now they got a 3+, if I believe correctly. And I wanted to put the sergeant on the Icarus last cast, so now he has blessed skill of 4. And I'll be able to shoot with that. All these guys have sniper rifles, and this guy has a flak missile. So basically it's just there to, it's right next to an objective where I can score, and it'll shoot things that get close. But the Havoc's about to come with the drop pods because look, somebody stole initiative.
Uh-oh.
Drop pods are about to come down in his face here in a minute.
Excellent. So where are the objectives?
The objectives, of course you got the 5 that are out here. We have Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Linebreaker.
And we're playing for kill points and objective points.
Correct.
Alright, here we go. It's the top of turn 1. And it looks like the Dark Angels came down with boom. What happened?
Alright, so basically what my strategy was here was to get around his kind of Death Star unit with his HQ and all that. Surround him and pretty much just mass fire on him in all directions. I had a lot of bad rolls, but my librarian used the psychic power. Was it Prescience? Prescience. And that really helped knock him down. So I had like 3 squads here just unleashing on him. And killed everything around it except for his HQ. Ended up getting 1 wound on him. And then he almost failed his leadership. Got an on leadership. That would have been nice.
Into round 1.
Into round 1. John, what'd you do?
Absolutely nothing. I killed 1 guy though. Whee! Yeah.
What? 1 guy?
Yeah, it was bad.
You get a close up of that.
I'm shooting here with warriors into this group. They don't do anything. They hit, but they don't do any significant damage. My Harbinger shot his staff 3 times. Only got 1 wound, 1 kill. My other group here shot into this group, and out of a lot of dice rolls, nothing happened.
1 wound.
1 wound.
And I saved it.
And he saved it. Nothing really happened. So, Necron cheese cannot really be classified as Necron cheese if it's bad rolling. Just say it.
Yeah, wait till round 2 and 3 when the flyers come on the board. It'll stink this whole board up with rotten cheese.
If they make it. Because the way I'm looking and the way I'm rolling is not good.
Just wait for your flyers, John.
Round 2.
I'm waiting.
The Necrons are back.
How many attacks I get?
What happened?
Alright, well,
They don't charge.
what happened was my 2 drop pods rolled low on them, so they weren't coming in. My Vendettas came in, and I brought them on the board, and then I flatted them out off the board. Didn't want them on yet. And what I did here was I had Marbo come in. He landed a pop plate on them, took out 2 of them. Flamer unit here, shot, took out 1 more of them. Had this unit shoot everything at him. Took down the guy and brought the Overlord down. He's only got 1 life left. All these guys are dead. And then he started doing it. Oh yeah. Then this squad shot. He rolled 6, 6, 6, 5, and
John.
then he rolled his get back, and every single one of them came back.
Every single one?
Every
What?
single one of them.
What? Everyone?
Everything here fired at this. They were all dead, and this guy had 1 left. Now they're all
Why
dead.
not?
Hinkle, how many did you kill this turn?
I said I was going to do really bad on this side.
On,
John's turn now.
on to turn to the end of turn 2. John, what happened?
All right.
Play power sword.
My flyers came in. This one came in. And these two came in.
Oh, yeah, so turn
Both
one
night skies.
starts.
All three night skies.
Alright, here's what
Two of them have troops
Beast
in
Slayer,
them.
which does not matter.
These have troops. This does not.
Counterattack.
They came in.
Strength 4.
Interceptor from
Interceptor.
Icarus last cannon.
Initiative
Got a
4.
penetrating hit that I
Full
rolled.
Yes,
Ended up
power
getting a
sword.
3 on the
Okay, so
penetration
it's
chart, which got them on lock
Oh, no, he does that
velocity
field, okay.
and
With
can't
the
move,
Eternal
can't
Warrior
shoot, or
Imperials.
just can't shoot lock velocity.
Yeah. And got a whole point.
4.
This right here
He's in Terminator.
shot into this group.
If you don't kill him, you know where he's going.
Took out one, right? Took out one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, took out one guy. Didn't work anywhere. That
squad been fired up.
Well, yeah, this squad. I guess we'll go this way. This squad shot into him and killed
3 of them.
3 of them. Then this group shot into that group. The Warriors didn't do anything, but the Crypt Tech took out 1. So there was a casualty via the Crypt Tech. This came in, went to shoot at that group. The Icarus glass cannon, whatever. Didn't do anything.
Did his cover set.
And did not even arc. So that is what happened. We're still praying that this group right here remains awesome and stays awesome.
Not if I have anything to do with it after this turn. I now know his weakness.
They have shot so much at that
I'm
group.
not shooting any more of it.
They could shoot a box of Fruity Pebbles at it and have that many dice rolls, they won't make it.
Alright, so we're starting round 3.
The end of Hinkel's turn 3. We had a bit of a rules controversy. So tell us about that.
Alright, so what me and John misread a little bit was we kept bringing his unit back, even though I killed all the units except for the HQ. Well, we read in the rules of reanimation protocol, and it specifically states right there that if the whole unit's killed, the character that is attached to it doesn't have the power to bring the other units back. You can only reanimation protocol only work if someone else in the unit that's like it is there. So we kept bringing them back, even though after I've wiped them out 3 times already. We shouldn't have done that. We learned. We'll know that next time. We know that his Crypt Tech has ever living. But he had failed that earlier as well, and had his other guy bring him back as well. So what we did to just kind of end it, we pulled the 4 guys off that I killed constantly and pulled the Crypt Tech off. And basically my entire unit was already there. They were going to pile in us around him. So he basically, when I put him down, I have him completely surrounded all directions so he can't get back up, and it destroyed him. So now back to what happened here. So we know what happened over there. This is one I consolidated out.
You had reinforcements come in?
My 2 last drop pods did not. I rolled 2s on, but my Vendettas came in. Please excuse the invisible Vendetta. I'm trying to keep them in 4 inches of range.
Wonder Woman's in that one.
What I did with this one is I fired at this right here and done a penetrating hit, and now this is immobilized and has a lock velocity the rest of the game. And I shot my flak missile and all my sniper rifles at this, and I did nothing. And that's pretty much it. All my drop pods did fire at this squad over here when I thought they were still there. That's that. And that's it on my turn, and now John's getting rolled to see if more flyers come in.
Get them, John. It's the end of turn 3. A lot's happened. John, what happened?
Alright, my 3 extra flyers came in. The one that was locked, right?
It wasn't really locked. What we misread was on a cruise stun. It can't turn, can only shoot snap fire, and can only move 18 inches.
Yeah, and so it flew, and it was over a model, so it crashed. Basically.
It's that stick.
Yeah. I moved my units up to here to shoot at this. Killed 3. My Doomsky came in, got shot by the last cannon, and put a crew stun on it, so it has to almost do the exact same thing the other one did and crashed. He didn't do anything. This shot at that, didn't do anything. This one, which has no units in it, shot at the Vendetta. I know what was the...
No, you shot the Vendetta.
Okay, shot the Vendetta, took it out.
Wrecked it.
It's that one.
And
Yes.
it went kaboom. Everything inside just went vaporized. Instantly. Because it was just
A squad inside?
And they all died.
Oh,
And,
bogus.
and it didn't arc. These guys shot at it. Put a whole point on it. These guys shot, didn't do anything. These guys shot, didn't do anything. These guys shot there, did that. This shot at that, nothing happened. So basically the highlight is 3 of those guys got taken out and took out a Vendetta. Ice guy took out Vendetta, Warriors took out 3 troops.
This Vendetta's okay?
Yes. Well, it's got 2 whole points going on. It's only got 1 whole point left.
Alright, so we're getting round 4. It's turn 4, and they decided to call it.
But we went ahead and moved for round 5. What would have happened?
Yes, I went ahead and simulated turn 5, and here's Hinkel to tell us why.
Okay. What we ended up doing at the end of round 4, I actually had right here we see this broke Vendetta. It only had 1 whole point left. I disembarked these troops here and flamed another scoring unit he had here, wiped them off the map, and I shot up the Scythe that was right here, destroyed its weapons. So he just kind of went off the board, and the 5th turn he actually came back on here, but he has no weapons. He can't do anything else, he just flies around. I'm kind of doing round 4 and round 5 at the same time, that way I can just take one part of the board. So in round 5 what we simulated is that he shot the rest of the shots at this and wrecked this. My troops moved up here, he shot, I shot, we fought in 5th round, and this is a tied, contested objective. Yes. Right here, these guys couldn't get anywhere or do anything, so basically they're just there. They couldn't reach any objective or get to anybody. I moved these guys up to shoot at these guys. Marbo actually moved up and we rolled the dice, and he made the assault on these guys.
Oh, there it is.
And these guys moved up, and I measured it, we're within 3 inches of the objective. Now, Marbo, before they got to assault, these guys shot at him as well, and so did these shoot him. So a couple of these guys probably died. Marbo gets a boatload of attacks, and he has a high initiative, so we're guessing that whatever the bullets from these guys and these guys didn't take care of, Marbo would have finished it up. So what me and John agreed on is that these guys captured this objective as well. So this is 3 points.
Okay.
I'm on his side.
It's Dark Angels.
I'm on his side of the deployment zone, so I got line breaker.
Yep.
I killed his warlord, so I got Slay the Warlord. I also killed this unit first, so I got First Blood. So they gave me them 3 points as well.
All the secondary points.
All the secondary points for mine. I have this objective by myself. 3 more points. Now, one of the cool techniques, and y'all try this out because we experimented with it today. I ended up getting a 3 on one of his flyers by just the look of it. And what a 3 does on the vehicle is, it's he can't pivot, he can't shoot, but he can only move 18 inches. So what I did was I measured out where he was going to land over 18 inches the next turn and move troops over there. So the following turn he flew over, he's on top of me, he can't do that, the vehicle wrecks. It's cheesy, but it's a great way to take out a flyer if you end up getting a crew stone. So that ended up taking out this flyer there.
That's locked velocity, right?
No, lock velocity only happens on immobilization. We sit there and looked it up. It's on the vehicle crash chart. It actually explains it piece by piece. So we were doing it wrong. We know now. These guys here, they would have just shot at this. We didn't even worry about rolling for that because it really didn't matter. Even though I had another Skyfire missile as well, I had the kill points. It wasn't needed. The only scoring troop he had left was up here, and I had this objective, this objective. I had all the objectives except for one, and I had the most kill points. Do you agree with that? Kill point wise too? So altogether I'm getting 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, plus 3 more, 15, plus 3 more for the other primary so I ended up getting 18 points altogether. I really think that this was a good experience. We made some bad rule decision right in the beginning. It may have changed a little bit. The list did what I wanted to. It didn't destroy his flyers, but I stayed alive long enough to hold the objectives, and I went after his troops. I don't believe that every Necron list is going to be this way, but I've never survived this long against a Necron flyer list before. Like I said, this is an experimental list, and I'm really impressed with it. Hopefully it'll do good at this March Madness TV. What I'm going to say is this. We got it here. This is right now, what is about mid-March? I say in 1 month we rematch each other.
Yeah.
We both learn from this. We see what happens again. You up for that?
Yeah.
1850? Sure. Alright, sounds good. Alright, y'all in South Mississippi Gamers, don't forget our April event is going to be a Teams event. So log on to the SMG forums and you'll get the details on that. And don't forget in May as well, we have a Kill Teams event. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. We even got a big event up in Hattiesburg. Looks like coming out in July. So stay posted on the forums and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And this is Hinkel and John Rutland signing out. Thank you.